Live from GCW's Broadcasting Center in New York City, it's GC News.
Good evening and welcome to GC News at 10. I'm JohnnyZillion, and due to a staff shortage, I am the only anchor available tonight. So all the stories are going to be done by me, everything else. We have Sirius here. That's something you're going to be looking forward to, but that's the only staff here besides Gamer. But anyways, stick with us for now because I'm the only one going to be doing these segments. So let's start off right here. Here we go. As the campaign starts to draw closer to election night, Mike Bloomberg is planning to go on a spending spree to support Joe Biden's run for the White House. Bloomberg and his closest advisors are currently thinking about major donations to Biden super PACs, Biden's donation to the DNC, and to another independent. A Bloomberg spokesperson recently stated that, quote, as Mike has said, he supports Vice President Biden in defeating Donald Trump. We're currently looking at how to best support Vice President Biden, as well as Democratic victories up and down the ballot in November, just as Mike Bloomberg is. Now it is unclear what Bloomberg will plan to spend, but some people speculate $250 million towards benefits for Biden and his campaign. After dropping out of the campaign in March, Bloomberg said himself he will donate $18 million towards the DNC. Giphy, a popular GIF which is animated images platform, has come to a deal with the Facebook Corporation. They have agreed to sell themselves to Facebook for $400 million. Now Giphy would keep its branding with its primary integration to the Facebook Instagram application. Let's keep it for a minute. All right, there we go. All right, New York-based Giphy had raised around $150 million in VC funding since its 2013 inception from firms like BetaWorks, which incubated the company, Lera Hippo, I think that's how you say it, IVP, DFJ Growth, GGV Capital, and Lightspeed Venture Partners. Its most recent private valuation was around $600 million. President Trump's Mar-a-Lago club will reopen its restaurant and pools, according to certain emails stating about the resort. The email says that Mar-a-Lago's beach club restaurant, pool, and whirlpool is set to open Saturday, and members of the club are required to practice social distancing. The hotel and the main diner itself will remain closed. The resort has been under lockdown for 2 whole months due to Florida's stay-at-home order, which expired on April 30th. Trump himself has not been to the resort since. Quote, there's no income coming in at the time, the president stated on the matter. But you can't have, many hundreds of employees standing around doing nothing. There's no customer. You're not allowed to have a customer. Earlier this afternoon, a Rose Garden event was held focusing on the coronavirus vaccine development. President Trump said that he gave officials the choice of whether or not to wear a face mask or not, as he himself did not wear a mask to the event, along with Health and Human Services Secretary Alex Azar and Defense Secretary Mark Esper. Administration officials, Dr. Anthony Fauci and Deborah Birx, were both seen wearing masks, and when Trump was asked why some officials wore masks and others didn't, he said that everyone had been tested for coronavirus and were socially distant from the podium, so there was no need. The president does daily coronavirus tests, and the White House argues that there is no need for an official to wear a mask when they do not have the virus themselves. And now, let's get a look at your national... Welcome back to GC News. Due to the coronavirus pandemic, all students in America are forced to be educated from home through online distance learning. For high school students who take advanced placement or AP exams, they may have to retake them next month in June due to a problem with students submitting answers. The College Board said that they were aware some had difficulty with their time exams and are currently looking into the cause of the issue. This inconvenience may have made many AP students stressed and frustrated, as you can only request for a retake within 48 hours of your submission, and you did not receive confirmation emails regarding your request. In its statement, the College Board said they're, quote, working to understand these students' unique circumstances in advance of the June makeup exams. Any student who encountered an issue during their exam will be able to retest. They also stated that they will not need to pay the fee for a retake. The testing window is expected to close on May 26th. When big businesses crumble and many people are left without a job, JCPenney has decided to file for bankruptcy on Friday after a prolonged decline that spanned over 2 decades. JCPenney has been around for over 118 years and had opened over 1,000 locations. However, it seems that the pandemic has really killed business this time, for JCPenney is now the biggest and latest retailer to go bankrupt. The collapse of JCPenney is following other companies such as J. Crew, Neiman Marcus Group, and Joe Varvatos. The filing of Chapter 11 bankruptcy was expected for many, since the retailer failed to make an interest payment on its debt in April to, quote, maximize financial flexibility. Along with this, the company stock has been trading below just $1 a share. Bowling Green has officially cut their baseball program effective immediately. Quote, this is a very difficult but necessary decision, athletic director Bob Moosebrugger said. As a baseball alumnus, my heart breaks for the families affected by this decision. End quote. The school says that it's reducing its athletic budget by $2 million. The move allows for more ease in the financial crisis that many Americans face currently amid the ongoing pandemic, which has forced millions to file for unemployment. This extreme disease has affected the entire world, including sports, economies, and people, and there was still lots more to find out about the effects of this widespread panic. Kim Jong-il and Kim Jong-sun's portraits at Pyongyang Square, North Korea, have been removed from the main square due to what people say is a preparation for a major renovation. Along with this, the observation deck of Kim Jong-il Square was completely removed. The last time these portraits were altered was back in 2012, where a portrait of Kim Jong-il was added after he died. These changes at the square are reported to be a part of plans to celebrate the 75th anniversary of the Workers' Party of Korea on October 10th. Kim, in December, quote, confirmed that the world will witness a new strategic weapon to be possessed by the DPRK in the near future, which observers believe will be revealed on October 10th. And coming up, a recent monkey trial of a coronavirus vaccine shows some encouraging results, and GCW's second annual Halloween Awards is having a press conference Saturday. We'll be right back. Welcome back to GC News. With all the madness and hassle revolving around the coronavirus and a possible vaccine, this test that has been done shows encouraging results. The director of the National Institute of Health, with tests being done on humans and monkeys, the future coronavirus vaccine is looking good and efficient. They did vaccine tests on 6 different macaque monkeys. I think that's how you say it. They also say that the monkeys who have been tested successfully develop antibodies against the virus, but it's what's next that gave researchers hope. When they exposed the non-vaccinated monkeys to the virus, they developed forms of pneumonia, but that didn't happen to the monkeys who were vaccinated. A study shows that 93% of a monkey's DNA resembles the DNA of a human being. The Hallway Awards are currently approaching us, but what many people have been excited for is the Hallway Awards press conference. It is said that during this conference, GCW members and members from other groups will know what the categories are, the nominations, the new award design, and the hosts of the whole award ceremony are. We recently have been sent a blackout image of who the host will be, but many are still unsure as to who will be hosting this award show. The press conference will be held by the GCW Entertainment Academy and will take place at 3:30 p.m. EDT. We will report back to you tomorrow to tell you the results of the whole conference. Next month, the 2020 Tony Awards were scheduled to happen live on CBS, but due to the coronavirus, it has been canceled, and many theater fans are extremely disappointed. But instead, they plan to air Grease Sing-Along on June 7th at 8:30 p.m. ET. The date that the Tonys were originally planned to broadcast in the Radio City Music Hall in New York City. Broadway itself has also announced that it plans to keep theater doors closed at least until the fall. Earlier this week, it was announced that a film of the original cast of Hamilton would be coming to Disney Plus on July 3rd in honor of July 4th weekend. The hit show starring Lin-Manuel Miranda, Daveed Diggs, Leslie Odom Jr., and more was originally filmed in 2016, a week before several members of the original cast exited the show. NASA has recently created what they call the Artemis Accords, which are a set of standards on how people are to explore the moon itself. The agency is hoping that other companies will follow through with these terms and will lay out how humanity will act on the moon, how to mine resources on the surface, and ways to protect and preserve Apollo sites. These accords are part of NASA's Artemis program, which plans to send the first woman and the next man to the moon by 2024. Jim Bridenstine, NASA administrator, says that, quote, "When we go to the moon, there's a basic framework that we all agree on. And if you agree on that framework, certainly we would love to have you be part of the Artemis program." Coming up, Sirius Interactive is here with the latest video game updates, and it's Kirk's Day of Days. We'll be right back. Welcome back to GC News. Now we're going to cut over to the two people that actually did make it. We're going to start with video game updates with Sirius_Interactive. Let's head on over to Sirius for that.
Hi, welcome to Video Game Updates. Today we have kind of a slow day, but it is recently announced that Paper Mario the Origami King, the newest Paper Mario game in 4 years actually, is coming to the Switch with the name Paper Mario the Origami King. Available for pre-purchase right now, and it's coming out July 17th, 2020. In other news from Nintendo, it is recently revealed that more Wii U ports will come to the Switch. And we don't know what those games will be, but we just know that more games will come to the Switch. To you, Johnny.
Okay, well, that's all we have for Sirius, and now we're going to go over to Kirk Jeremy for the Day of Days on May 15th. I almost forgot what today it was. All right, Kirk Jeremy, tell us more about today. You gotta tell us more about the day. You gotta tell us more about the day, buddy.
Are you there, sir? Sir?
Sorry, I was muted. Blockbuster. I'm sorry to tell you this. Why is this is not a real account? Why is this existent? I don't believe this. Yeah, I was right. All right. Anyways, let's look at updates today. So for birthdays, Chase Hudson. That's all the TikTok stars we have for today. Let's see actual people who we care about. Meg DeLeonis. I don't know. Dialer TV. Sarah Hunt. Reese some person. Birdie. Got some good faces. The Kid Mira. Some black eyed. I can't find it. I apologize. Cole Anthony. Lucy McGuire. And of course, Scoob came out today. That's apparently important. Even though it's just they changed Shaggy's voice actor. Nobody wanted that. We also have Mad Max Fury Road that came out today. The Pitch Perfect 2. The Willis's Family. Unbelievable. I have no idea what that is. A Matrix Reloaded. We have Lethal Weapon 3. And that's all for that. For holidays, we have Bringing Flowers to Someone Day. Endangered Species Day. ET Awareness Day. International Conscious. Some old photo objectives day, International Day of Families, NASCAR Day, International NPS Awareness Day, International Virtual Assistance Day, National Chocolate Chip Day, National Transportation Day, National Pizza Party Day, National Safety Dose Day, Peace Officers Memorial Day, O. Henry Punoff Day, National Tuberous Sclerosis Day, Nylon Stocking Day, Shades Day. We live your past by listening to the first music you ever bought, no matter what it was. No Excuses Day. Straw Hat Day, and BVF Day of Awareness. I have Vascular Birthmark Foundation Day of Awareness. And I don't have Steam up, so we're just going to put it there. Let's head it back to Johnny for this to end.
Okay, well, we still got some time on the clock, so I think it's a good time to announce some table talk with only 3 people at the desk, which is great. That's like a anchor and a half. Show and a half.
I like the shirt Sirius is wearing.
Also, I wanted. Okay, buddy. Let's see. Okay, so basically, Hallway Awards is coming up. I don't know who's getting nominated. A lot of people have been voicing their opinions on the host. Mainly, it's a unanimous vote. You probably know who it is. But, I mean, people are just going by the hair. A lot of people go by the hair, but many people don't know. The Academy likes to trick people. You want to know how I know that? I actually don't. I'm just assuming things. Anyway.
Listen. Apparently, somebody else found out where it's going to be taking place as a joke, and Prime was shocked to find out about how they guessed it. And speaking of which, he's in the shower right now. He's sitting in there. He's like, hot water. He's like, hot water.
I mean, I love water. I love water too. You know, it's kind of fun.
I'm also downloading GTA 5 right now. It's at 50%.
Jokes on you.
Oh, yeah, I remember yesterday.
Imagine having it downloaded.
Yesterday,
I can't even run GTA Online. I can't run GTA Online.
Can't run GTA Online? That's just really sad. Okay,
that's-
I think it's time to wrap it up. Table Talk over. Anyways, thank you for watching tonight's program. Follow us on Twitter at @GCNews_. Subscribe to YouTube for more daily videos. Not really daily. I just like to say daily because I want to say daily. Well, tune in tomorrow night at 9 for Charles G9 and Kirk Jeremy for GC News on Saturday. And for Prime Line and the rest of our team, I'm JohnnyZillion, and have a good night. Prime Line was, which is really sad.
He's in the shower, hot water.
Black Johnny. Black Johnny.
This is my. Well, we'll see you. We'll see you tomorrow for amateur hour.
Ow! I don't know where I am.
Gamer, if you could look at the interview area. Magic trick.